Hey guys, Robert, CTO for AIO Integrations, doing my weekly gig here for Alignable, and got some really cool information for you guys today. We're going to be talking about I talk a lot about a company called Thryv, and we're going to talk about them today. And the reason is because one of the big things that I've been seeing across Alignable in the last couple of weeks, not just last week, but for the last couple of weeks, is people posting questions and projects like, I've got a website I need to redo, and they're trying to hire people. They're looking at pricing that goes from $5,000 to $400, and they're looking at all this stuff. It's amazing to me that just the scope of people that need this help. And I'm going to tell you, there's one place you need to talk to right from first base. And then once you get where you want to go with them, then you can look at some other things to go to the next step. But I'm going to talk about this because it's huge. All right. We do a lot of technology business consulting. We're 32 years in the business. Collectively, our business is 60 years of experience. So we're not social media marketers. I'm not saying that I am. I'm not going to even profess to be an expert at that. We actually hired, so I'll tell you the story. We hired two companies. We hired Town Square Ignite and we hired Thryv. And we hired them because they had different approaches about how they went about bringing organic traffic, and that's what we wanted to raise. We have been in a predicament where we've been advertising with Angie's in 48 states. We spent a great deal of money with them over the course of the last year and a half, 2 years, and they weren't really producing. They became a big conglomerate. Angie doesn't own it anymore. It was sold. And now they own Thumbtack and a whole bunch of other people, and they basically watered it down. So now a company that used to really produce some very good business for us was now producing a bunch of just unusable leads. So we junked it and decided to take a different approach and build our own organic traffic. We also found out that all our reviews from clients were not accessible by anybody but Angie members. Google shows us as being 4.8 out of 5 and how many reviews, but nobody can read them unless you actually create a sign in for Angie. Who's going to do that? I mean, I know I wouldn't. I just want to go in and look and see what somebody had to say about it. So a lot of things we wanted to change. One, we wanted to raise our organic traffic. Two, we wanted our Google business profile, which was completely empty. None of our reviews in Angie showed up in Google. And no content either. It was bare. I mean, we were barely getting any traffic to it. 100, 150 people a month. Very, very few views. And we had a great website that was very SEO optimized, but it just wasn't being found. And a lot of it had to do with things that we're going to talk about today. So, and things that Thryv is doing for us to drive that traffic up organically, and it's costing us next to nothing compared to what most people charge. And I'm going to talk about all the things we got from this company and everything I'm going to show you today in this video, which is going to be maybe 10, 15 minutes. We got for $500. You heard me. $500 a month on a 1-year contract got us all this content and the automation and everything that drives the front end to our clients now, and we couldn't be happier. We actually kind of made a contest between Thryv and Town Square Ignite. Thryv in 4 to 6 weeks produced everything we needed and had us up and running: a website, video content, social media marketing, the whole ball game done in 6 weeks. Thryv in 6 weeks produced, or not Thryv, I'm sorry, Town Square Ignite produced absolutely nothing. We ended up firing them because they came up with nothing. In fact, when we showed them the videos that were produced, that we hired them to do video content as well. When we showed them the content that Thryv produced, they said, "Oh, wow, those are fantastic. Can we use those?" And I'm like, "No, you can't use those. We paid them to do that. We're going to now take the money we were going to give you and we're going to give it to them because they earned it." And that's the way it goes. You give it to who earns it. So I found that absolutely hilarious that was their response. So I'm gonna one of the things I'm going to be doing in this is I am going to be playing some video feedback, and so I'm just adjusting my video feedback on my desktop to make sure it comes across correctly. Let's go ahead and take a look at what we got from Thryv, okay? So our challenges to Thryv were this: get our Google My Page, listed with correct information, number one. Get all that information across social media, on, Instagram, Twitter, everywhere else. Get it the same. Make sure that we're the same in everybody's search engines. Bing, I don't care who it is. Make sure it's the same. I don't want to have to go mess with that individually. I just want it to be done. Secondly, we wanted to have content posted on a regular basis that was relevant to our business to help build our organic traffic. I don't have time to do that. I'm working with people like you to help you grow your business. I don't want to go out and become a social media expert. I want the expert to do that for me. So Thryv said, oh, we do that. I said, great. Show me how that's done. And they put that together for us, and they send it to me every week and say, hey, here's your next week's stuff if you want to take a look at it and approve it. I love it. Most of it's good. I very rarely change anything in it. Every once in a while, I might add some of my own lines or comments. But they've created a way for me to have that automatically done and a way for me to contribute it to myself. I do a YouTube series that's a CTO kind of consulting series that's kind of an awareness training, kind of helping business owners be aware of their responsibilities for compliance, for PCI, HIPAA, and legal requirements for their company, as well as cybersecurity awareness for them and their employees. So we do a lot of that kind of stuff, and we do it through video, just like we are right here. So what I want to show you is just briefly, a couple things they put together for us very quickly. So they built us this website, and keep in mind, we build websites. It's one of the things we charge to do, and I honestly don't even want to do it anymore. I'd rather send a client to these guys and let them do it. I'd rather have Thryv do it for you because, one, they're building an SEO optimized page right off the bat. You have full control to edit it after they're done and work with them during that process. They're working with you during the creative process the whole time. What they turn out is very professional. But the best part is, if you don't want a website, let's say you got something really great already and you don't want to mess with it. Well, you can take this little sidebar right here and this down at the bottom. These are what we call widgets. You can add them to any website very easily. And it allows your customers to access their account and approve quotes, pay their bill. They can schedule service with you, and it's integrated with your Office 365 and Google Calendar so that only your free time shows up. And they can even pick the topics for which they're going for. So like here, they can pick consulting, or they can come in and pick support services, which can actually be paid for. They actually can provide you payment services, even if you don't have a merchant account right now, at rates equivalent to Stripe and PayPal at 2.9 or whatever it is. I've been so impressed with everything they do, it's not even funny. As you can see here, people can make their payment, they can call us, they can add a review straight to our Google My Business page, they can email us, or they can get directions to our office. And these are programmable buttons, so I can take away or add to these whatever I want to do. They want a simple contact form. They can schedule now to talk to somebody or anybody within our company, depending on what it is. These are pop-ups that allow them to do those kind of things. And this is embeddable on any website out there. I don't care if it's powered by WordPress or Wix or whoever. You can embed these things within this website and have the functionality that they offer without having to go through a complete website redesign. So if you don't want them to design your website, fine. That's something they charge a little bit more to do, and it's included in the premium platform that we get. But it's included in that $500 a month we pay. We pay $500 a month for everything they do for us, and this is one of them. So they designed this nice page. It is completely user-friendly. It is optimized for mobiles and tablets. Looks good in either. The best part is they actually came out to our office. They sent a videographer to our office, and they shot video in our office. And in that video, they actually created 4 one-minute videos. They created 4 30-second videos, and they created 2 or 3 15-second spots for social media, and embedded those in the new website for us in the appropriate places. And to give you an idea what that looks like, I will just play part of one for you now to give you an idea what they produced. And we have been extremely happy with it. In fact, we made no changes to them at all. My name is Robert Trimbath. I'm Chief Technology Officer for AIO Integrations. When you work with AIO integrations, you can expect a company that listens. We spend a great deal of time doing discovery with our clients. We want to know about who you do business with, what your ideal client is, where you're finding challenges and issues growing within your business, and we look at all aspects of those things so we can formulate a solution for you. With 60 years of experience, we bring a lot to the table in helping you use technology to streamline your business. AIO Integrations is a company that does full service IT consulting as well as managed services, but with a big focus on cybersecurity. We invest 10 times as much as 90% of the MSPs out there on cybersecurity in every aspect of what we do, so we make sure that you are protected, and that is one of our biggest priorities as being your service provider. So as you can see, very professional video. We got, like I said, it was 11 or 12 videos out of this. They spent 4 hours at our office. They did a fantastic job. They came out, shot it. Within 2 weeks, we were given videos to review. We approved all of them. We had 0 changes. It was fantastic. We were able to embed custom sessions. Like, for instance, we use a couple of different technologies. We use Zoho as part of our backends for some of our technical desk and things. So this is how we connect in and help people on the fly for remote that we don't have automatic access to through our managed services. So this is like one-time customer support help. They're able to come here, put in their session ID, connect directly in, and this was all embedded in. And they did that for us. We just provided the snippets for them, what we needed and where we wanted it, and they took care of it for us. They will make changes for us, or we can do it ourselves. We have a blog. They actually imported our blog. I have a blog named In the Queue, and they were able to bring that stuff, that content in, and I can actually post and completely manage my blog from here as well from within this back end. So I lost 0 functionality, and I gained a site that basically has gotten all the modern SEO technology in it, as well as the mobile and tablet optimizations. So extremely happy with that. So let's take a look at what the Google part of this. So our Google profile was terrible. We came in and we gave them everything we had, and they turned around and provided a platform for us to edit and fix our profiles. So we could basically go in here, we can see our ratings, we can see our traffic is now, all this stuff was like 150. Within 45 days, we were already seeing this stuff hit over 1,000. It was hitting up 5-10 times what it was 30 days prior. It will integrate with Reserve with Google, as well as Google Messenger, which is coming up pretty soon, the business messenger. We can see our reviews and we can respond to them. We can actually, write back, say thank you for that review. Lots of really cool stuff with this, but what's really great about this is all this business here. I just have to go to the listings manager, and this stuff is replicated out to all these search engines. Here's my info. It's pushed out to all these guys: Bing, Apple, Siri, Amazon, Yellow Pages, Yelp, you name it, it's all here. If I want to go look and see what my listing looks, Hot Frog, if I want to go see what that looks like, here it is. I can instantly go check out any of my business listings, any of these things. So let's pick Yelp. Let's go see what it looks like on Yelp. Yeah, there it is. So I can go see my listings. I can see stuff in here where we are, our business hours, everything's here. Okay. This is wonderful as a business owner. I didn't have to do any of this. They did it for me, and I can come down here and see if any of these fall off. They'll show down here. If they're unavailable on any of these services, I just have to write them and they'll fix it. I don't have to do anything. They take care of that for me. Absolutely wonderful. All right, and there's some other facets of this are great as well. We talked about social media marketing, okay? So they manage that for me too. So I can see my general overall kind of engagement here, and we're just starting on this, so this is all new to us. But we have a little calendar here, and these are posts. They automatically went in and created posts, not bots, not automation, but they had people, professionals who do this for a living, go in and create these for us. And then they are relative to our business. If we go look at these things, these are posts that are relative to our business market. How often does your business itself, maybe they're questions, maybe they're articles or different things. Maybe they're links to our website to draw in traffic. sometimes they're articles about different things in our industry, but these automatically go out to all our different media. I don't have to do anything. So this is going to Facebook, it's going to Twitter, and it's going to Google My Business without me having to do anything. So now when I go to my Google My Business page, I have so much content as a result, our ratings are going up. We're being found more often. Our ratings are going up in general, and we're being found on more and more pages because all those backlinks are making us more findable. Now, here's what's really cool. If you want to add some stuff of your own besides what they do, you can go over here to Discovery and look. This is pulling me up articles from all over the web that are relative to so this is I can pick what it is. So I can go, I want to look for stuff in the past 3 months, and let's say that my business is home improvement. So I can go over here in home improvement and, oh, look at this. I got all these articles here, and I can just pick these and I can share these out and help develop traffic back to my thing. This becomes a post on my social media, and I can program in advance or just send it right out. But this is like having a library of stuff that I can post that I don't have to go create myself. It is so amazing. So if you really want a tool that really gives you some flexibility to make your job easier and to make you appear to be basically a lot bigger and a lot more published than you are, this allows you to do that. You can actually build libraries of your own. You can get images and bring those in and use them within your media. It's really fantastic. One of the things I want to talk about on the marketing aspect too is this actually lets us send out messages. I can create automated campaigns for requesting reviews or different things. I can send out announcements. This is an announcement I sent out for a back to school special that we tracked out, and I can see that I had a 36% open rate. I had some bad emails addresses that I needed to address, so those were taken out. And we had about 1% click-through, but we had 175 people open it and look at it out of 434 that were delivered. Very happy with that. We ended up selling a few deals out of that. Now, it paid for itself. This was free. This was part of it. So this was just icing on the cake for us. But the best part of this is that you can do these anytime you want. And you can schedule those out to go anywhere you want. And there's a whole library of announcements. So you can go in here and pick from featured to promotional to connecting with clients to asking for feedback. And they're just going to give you, different templates based on different things. And you can pick from what you want or build your own from scratch. But it's basically your very own constant contact built in here. And again, something else you don't have to pay extra for. I don't know about you, but as small business owners, I hate having to pay for this, that, and that there. Not to mention all my contacts are already here. So this is already going to send my stuff because all my accounts are already in here. As you can see here, I've got 6,900 accounts we deal with that are a combination of business and B2B and B2C clients. And we're able to send emails out to, those campaigns out to all 6,900. Okay? So this is a phenomenal tool to manage both the SEO, the social aspect of it, and get some really valuable content, both from their libraries and from the video perspective. Again, we didn't have to pay anything extra for this. Everything we're talking about here was $500. That's what I paid. And we pay $500 a month, and it's a 1-year contract. If you have not talked to anybody at Thryv, and it's spelled THRYV.com, Thryv, contact me directly, DM me. I'll be happy to talk to you about it. The purpose isn't to necessarily be the salesperson. It's to tell you that there is a very cheap, cost-effective way to get a lot of what you want to do done. And then on top of that, they have, if you want to do pay-per-click or other services, they have that, and they can add it onto your package. But I've been so happy with what they're doing on this. Between what I'm doing on Alignable and what I'm doing on Thryv, I'm plenty busy. Thryv is doing on my social media. I'm doing my Alignable, and between all the other content I'm posting and things I'm doing, it's made something that used to be actually not very fun for me. It's actually made it fun again. So I have enjoyed it. We've had lots of compliments. Our customers are liking it. Our bills are getting paid faster. all those things equal happier customers and more referrals. So if you want to know more about it, reach out to me. I'd love to talk to you about it, share our experience. I'll share any part of that with you want to hear, and I will hook you up with our direct representative. I'm not a salesperson for it, okay, but we liked it so much that after a month of dealing with it, we actually became a certified partner for it. So yes, we are a reseller, but they still do all the work. All we do is kind of qualify, make sure it's really going to be something that helps you. We talk about your business a little bit, what you want to do for maybe half an hour to an hour. And if it looks like a good fit, we're going to hook you up with them. And, it either works or it doesn't, but there's no pressure here. The whole idea is to get something that actually does work. And the thing that I've been impressed with the most, and I can't say this about a lot of people and a lot of companies, these guys are a class act. They do what they say they're going to do. They create the meetings, they show up, their people are professional. The planning, everything that went into creating all this stuff was organized, it was purposeful, and it was done on time. I cannot say that about many companies I deal with, besides our own, outside of this arena that actually do that. There are obviously some people in our network that I recommend that I believe are part of that group. But in the overall scope of businesses, especially in SEO and website development with the hundreds of thousands of people to choose from, these guys, even though that's not their core is really just doing three things for your business. One, getting the business. Two, helping you manage the business. And then three, helping you get rewarded for doing that business. In other words, keeping it and building a referral network from your clients. Exactly what Alignable does, helping you build that word of mouth business, rewarding your clients for being one of your customers and making them feel like they're a part of that. So if it's something you want to learn more about, obviously message me or look for. I've got people 2 or 3 direct Thryv representatives in my actual network. Look them up, question them. I'm sure they'll be happy to help you. Check it out. I highly recommend it. And good luck with your projects. Happy Monday. Have a great week, and I'll talk to you guys next week. And I will be commenting on your stuff throughout the week. I spend 2 hours every day kind of going through the content. But we got a big announcement coming up soon. We are an Allegiance partner. We're just finishing up our qualifications and our training, and we actually are going to be scheduling an event for October. And it is going to be a doozy, and we are going to be inviting everyone for it. It is going to be a hell of an event. We're going to have some specialists from all sides of small business to provide some really, really great advice for people who own or are looking to start a small business and need some advice in anything from finance to tech to insurance to, you name it. We're going to have everybody there, social marketing, website development. We're going to have some people from Thryv there. We're going to have representation from about 6 or 7 different arenas of small business. So that way you guys have a really great place to ask some questions and hopefully get some really good answers. All right. Have a great week, and I'll talk to you guys next week.